No, he's got like some sort of weird name. It's like Shere Khan or something like that.
Oh, Shere Khan, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because he hires Don Karnage to take, because he's like a sky pirate.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Today's problems must have been Shere Khan's doing.
Shere Khan, you got it. Wow. Oh my God, calm down. Please stop. Please stop.
He must be furious by now! When will he learn not to go against me in the air? I'm the best pilot in the sky.
And that's it.
Oh, the end, bitch!
The end.
Boom, Talespin in the fucking bank! Not once, not twice, but 3 times in the bank!
Right.
Damn, dude!
Yeah, no, we're done. This is the second time that this game has been in the fucking bank now.
Hell yeah, man! Nice fucking job!
So...
Nice job!
36 minutes.
Boom, bitch!
36 minutes. And keep in mind that a lot of that was just kind of nonsense in the beginning. Yeah.
This took us over another hour.
I think it took us like almost 2 hours, actually. Almost full 2 hours the first time we played through this game. So obviously, once you get to know it, it's a very easy game. Kind of in line with what I thought of it the first time we played it, is that this game, while it can be fun per se, it gets really repetitive, and there's really no reason to ever come back to it. It really doesn't have replayability. Maybe just to find the 1-up stages, the bonus stages, because I believe that there is one in each level. But for the most part, the game is so repetitive. The controls are just they're so stilted and so hard to kind of get used to. That you're going to be battling with the controls the first couple times you play this game.
Look at that part where I accidentally turned around and I died because I got caught. Like the corridors are a little too narrow to make use of that flipping trick. So it it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you give it for difficulty?
Difficulty, I'm still gonna stick with it. I'm gonna give it a 3. It's not a hard game. A lot of the bosses have very easy patterns. I will say this though, is that the third boss in the game, the planes that come together that you have to shoot only when they come together, I freaking lucked out this time.
You really did.
Because that plane, I think with 2 or 3 exceptions, no, 1 exception, that plane kept meeting every time, which... my first playthrough, that did not happen.
No, you were lucky to get him to connect.
I was lucky to get him to connect. It took so many times. Maybe once out of every 4 times he was connecting.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing that. So, I mean, the game does have the chance to be this easy, but it does have a little bit of a difficulty factor.
That crane, honestly, is probably the hardest level.
The crane still, I still don't get the frickin' pattern of it.
No. It honestly, if you don't take out that wrecking ball, you're not beating.
Oh, no, you're dead. You are dead if you don't take out the wrecking.
Died.
I did. Almost. Because I got kind of stupid.
Fair enough.
I was getting ballsy.
But you're right.
So,
I mean, the game's really not that hard.
It really
Controls kind of are a little lacking. It's not bad. It's a decent shmup for... When was this?
1990? Maybe 91.
All right, maybe not even a decent one for the time.
No.
But it's simplistic. I mean, I like the fact you buy the upgrades and you get different things. However, I will say, you should have 2 bullets right off the bat, not 1.
Yes, you should.
So that upgrade, to me, is stupid.
That's stupid that you're paying for it when you should have had it from the get-go.
Yeah. Definitely, if you don't get the upgrades, this game is a nightmare.
Yeah.
But even with the speed up, it didn't feel like we moved that much faster.
No, it really wasn't helping in the grand scheme of things. The only one that really makes it worthwhile is literally getting the 4 shots so that you can constantly have more of a rapid fire so that you can deal with stuff that's coming at you.
Like I said, that drag from trying to go forward and then you fly backwards, like the drag of the plane, makes it difficult to evade stuff. Like, it's hard to dodge things when you can't move.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think that's where a lot of the difficulty lies, is just learning to control it.
Yeah, exactly.
But other than that, the game's really not that hard.
So, as far as fun, what do you give it for fun? My fun staying...
What did we give it last time?
I gave it a 3.
You gave it a 3?
And I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with that.
I'll say the same.
It's honestly, this game, it's not... Even playing it this time around and being used to the controls, it's not fun to me. It's just the graphics for a Capcom game, I kind of expect a little bit more. Blue is actually quite detailed, But everything else, like the enemies, the different types of enemies that you fight, they're so repetitive. The game is so repetitive. The stages are different. The music is okay. But again, there's no reason to play this game.
It's kind of forgettable.
It is so forgettable.
I mean, realistically, the game, there's better.
I'm sorry. DuckTales.
DuckTales takes the cake for Disney games.
Sticks with you, and it just, you will remember that game. No matter how much time has elapsed, you'll remember that game. Talespin is completely and utterly forgettable.
Absolutely.
It's just, it doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up? Is it a shooter? Is it...
I think I know. I think it knows what it wants to be. It's a side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah, but it's just, like... having the scrolling screen and then being able to, like, go back. Like, it just... I don't know. It's just... The constantly scrolling screen, whether what direction you're going, it's just... I don't know. It's just... That's not how... shoot 'em up should be, in my opinion. So, but then again, maybe I'm just trying to pick apart some...
I think you are.
Yeah.
To be honest, I did have more fun with it this time around. I'm going to give it a 4. The music's not bad. I mean, it's Capcom, but it's definitely not as like Capcom should be, but it's still not bad. We've played games with a lot worse music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The controls fail it, but I like the graphics are colorful. It's sharp. Like. It's okay. It's okay. But it's still, like, I'm glad we had more fun with it this time than we did last time.
Oh, definitely.
It was more of a headache last time.
Yes, it was.
But...
Yes, definitely was.
So I'm going to give it a 4. I can see the charm of it, but I still think as far as Disney games go, there's better.
Yeah, and it's so forgettable. And as far as Capcom games go...
Absolutely.
Capcom was...
Mega Man.
Capcom was...
stupid?
Well, no, I'm just saying, but Capcom was so much better. They knew the limitations of the Nintendo, and they knew how to program on this. So I mean,
yeah, well, that's all about all that can be said. So, do you remember what you paid for Talespin?
For Talespin, of course, I paid $3.99 for it.
$3.99.
Yeah.
Currently on PriceCharting.com, Talespin for the NES goes $14.71.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Would you say it's worth it? $3.99 is about the peak for. I mean, you have a half hour of gameplay. That's it.
Yeah, you do not. I mean, yeah, you don't really get your like. It's a very short game.
It's very short. I'm actually surprised how short this really was.
It really is.
We really put our minds to it.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 levels. The levels themselves are really not long at all.
No. And their checkpoints are pretty generous.
And the checkpoints, yeah.
So I would say $3.99 is about as high as I go.
It's worth what I paid for it. Would I pay $14.99 or $14 for it? No, absolutely not. I don't think that this game is worth more than $10. If you have some sentimental experience with Talespin, grew up watching the show, enjoying that Disney afternoon cartoons and stuff like that, then maybe it's worth it. If you like shoot 'em ups, it may be something to check out. But other than that, if you're just trying to get a game that you want to try out and you're looking for these gems, it's not worth what it's going for right now. It's absolutely not worth what it's going for.
Yeah, I'd say if you have a penchant for shooters, go for it. You know, it's one that you can put under your belt. You know,
it is, but at the same time, it's
not a bragging right.
You'll play it one time, and you'll have no reason to go back to it.
Unless you like it,
or unless you record it and the footage can't be used, and then you'd have to do it again.
Everybody's got that game they love, dude. I can't even say that anymore, especially since Aaron told us he loves Home Alone for the NES.
If there was one game that you had to beat, otherwise, like if your life depended on it,
if you die in the game, you die for real.
And he chose Home Alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was as surprised as you.
All I want to say is,
holy shit,
I would not want to walk down a dark alley with that guy.
He also told me, he's like, it's still a toss-up. I'm like, what a gambler! What a gambling man!
That is a gambling man.
He's got bigger cojones than me, my friend.
That's a man I want on my team.
Absolutely.
That's holy shit.
All right, man. Well, there you go. There goes fucking Talespin.
There it is.
Two times.
Again. Two time.
So hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to PowerTrip.
Slow down.
PowerTrip Gaming.
Slow down.
.tv takes you right to the channel.
PowerTripGaming.tv takes you right to the channel.
Watch all of our other videos. Watch DuckTales.
Yes, watch DuckTales.
Maybe we'll do DuckTales 2 coming up pretty soon here.
Maybe.
I know you're not as well versed in that one, but
I can still beat it, but I'm not. I don't like it as much as DuckTales 1, but it's still it's decent.
Yeah,
it's decent.
So there you go.
All right. So next time on Power Trip,
we'll play something better.
Yes.
Nice job.
We will play something better because this game is just I still don't like it.
36 minutes. Eat a dick.